Hi, welcome to my channel. It's your girl Sharon, aka the Melanin Nostalgic Runner, and this is another Get Fit With Me series yoga edition. I am doing something slightly different. I'm doing the intro right before I go for a run because the practice that we're going to be doing a review on is by, and we've reviewed this person before, Evolve Now Yoga for Athletes. He's a male black yogi instructor or person of color instructor. I'm not sure what his background is, but person of color. I'll just say that just to be on the safe side because I'm not sure and I'm not going to try to do all that. I'm trying not to be offensive here. But anyway, but he has a lot of, for those who watch my channel who are the male variety, I would definitely recommend going to his channel if you're not so comfortable doing yoga, traditional yoga for, because most yoga instructors are women. And so that does make a lot of men apprehensive to start yoga. And I'm very aware of that. So if you're someone who's like that and you're apprehensive to start yoga because you're like, well, women's flexibility is different than men's flexibility, which in some cases is true, unless you meet me, because I am not flexible. I'm not one of them, but anyway, the point is he does do a lot of practices catered towards men, but of course, everyone's welcome. Just like most exercises and most yogi instructors, it's inclusive over here, right? So you get the gist. Anyway, the practice that I'm going to be doing a review on is called Quick and Easy 6-Minute Yoga for Athletes Full Body Recovery. So this is actually the reason why I'm filming this intro now. And then I'm going to go on my run and then do the yoga practice and then review it. Because I want to actually know how this feels after workout. So I'm going to go ahead and get to work. And we will be reviewing this practice shortly. We'll be doing the practice together. So I'm going to be kind of grossish, but whatever. But anyway, without further ado, let's get into it. In today's practice, we are going to start off in what he calls butterfly position, but also known as cobbler's pose. Kind of just getting comfortable with our breath, getting ready to get our recovery on. And from there, we then are going to then make our way to kind of cradling the baby, as I would like to call it, where you hold your one leg up, kind of like in the form of, kind of like you're holding a baby and you rock it back and forth. And it's a great stretch to help with your hips. Just also as an FYI, I was wearing the same shorts as I wore in the previous video. If you haven't seen that previous video, definitely check it out. It's posted the day before, but as a result, yeah, shorts were a little bit shorter than I realized. So yeah, we did some editing here. And yeah, anyway. Anyway, once we do this pose on both sides, we then are going to make our way where we put basically our legs in 90 degrees both ways around. And then we're kind of doing like a modified 90-degree pigeon pose. You don't have to go all the way down like I did. You can just maybe stay up if you want. And we're going to be doing that on both sides. And in between doing that on both sides, we're going to be kind of windshield wipering our legs to shake it off before we then will transition over to the next pose, which would just be in a kneeling position, I believe. Oh, no. From there, sorry about that. The next pose will be a Sphinx pose. And from the Sphinx pose, we then will do the broken arrow pose, similar to what we did in the video before. And we're doing that on both sides as well. And then with this practice, we are going to end off in a kneeling pose, a kneeling position to rest the legs for a final rest before we close the practice. So it's very short and sweet, roughly 8 minutes. Of course, my video is a little bit shorter because of the editing of it all. But yes, that concludes the practice. Hello. So that does conclude the post workout stretch for today. And just to give you insight, I actually ran 3 miles and then walked probably about a quarter of a mile right afterwards, as a recovery before I did this practice. So I definitely was needing it. And the way I would rate this, I would definitely between 110. I'm gonna give it a 9.5. It actually was really, really good. Considering the fact that my workout that I chose was running, the stretches were exactly what I needed. There were a lot of hip stretches, which is always awesome, and then some stretches to kind of move things along. Because a lot of times, for those who are not runners or who don't really do heavy cardio, one thing that's a good and not good thing about when you run, it's great for your digestive system. We'll just leave it at that. Yeah. So the post-workout stretch was just exactly what I needed. He does a really good job. I would definitely suggest going to his channel, check out some of his routines. A lot of his routines are shorter, which is perfect, because he is, again, his yoga, his thing, I think it's yoga for athletes. Then he also has, of course, yoga for like men too. So, but that's why I was like, okay, this is going to be good. He's going to give what needs to be gave. And it did. It was great. It was wonderful. And he has a very soothing voice, surprisingly. Or not surprisingly, he just has a soothing voice. We'll just say that. And his instructions are very clear. And I believe this is maybe the second time I've done one of his reviews. So yeah, I'll definitely be looking out for him for more of his work. And then we'll do the routine and we'll review it. But anyway, that pretty much concludes the video for today. Oh, if you're wondering, because I've had this question a couple times in my comments, where am I from? I feel like this is a good guess. I haven't worn this shirt yet since I did the race, and I've been wanting to wear it, so I wanted an excuse to show it off, I'm not gonna lie. But anyway, please like, comment, subscribe to the channel if you get anything out of the content. It's your girl Sharon, aka the Melanin Nostalgic Runner, and I will see you next time. Bye.